Good morning, Libra, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what part of the globe you're in. This is good evening to some of my Aussie friends. I have several followers, faithful followers over there and from Australia. Love you guys. This is a general reading for the sign of Libra. It is just a general reading. It will not resonate with everybody. Take the information if it resonates and use it to your advantage to help you avoid the pitfalls and the hurdles of what's going on in your world. If it does not resonate, if it does not fit, don't try to make it. However, sometimes the roles are reversed. You could be a cross watcher watching for Libra, and it may fit you. All right. Ready for some jumper spirit? And then they start. Wow. Can I get a few more jumpers? And one more. Shuffle anyway. I'd like a couple more cards, but I will deal. Here we go. If they're meant to come out, they do. All right, I can deal the rest. Two off the top and two off of the bottom. All right, Libra, let's see what's happening in your world here. The energy as a collective has actually been getting ever so slowly, ever so gently, easier and better. And it is improving for you too, Libra. I can see where you have had a difficult time with things. It's as though you had some kind of a decision you needed to make in regards to somebody that's in your life. This may be just a friendship. I do see the Ten of Cups. But it's making me feel like this is a family situation, okay? And you know what? That Ten of Cups is awesome. Look at that. It's the rainbow. Things are starting to come back together. The family unit may be starting to come back together. It's a wonderful time to do that. We're getting into the holiday season here in the United States, and usually, or actually kind of around the globe, everybody celebrates some sort of either Christmas or Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever it may be. So we kind of get that family spirit back in. You may have had words with this person. We have the Five of Wands. Usually the Five of Wands indicates there's been a little bit of, disharmony of some kind. Now, this is also can be looked at as a training card. Okay, if you look real close, there's one person in white, and that may be the sensei or the teacher. Could be the guru. But this card could also be used as a card to indicate that some learning has taken place. The 5 indicates change. And that's where that card is at. We have the Four of Swords. Man, you really worried about this. It hung over you. You couldn't escape it even in your sleep. You may have had, some harsh words with a family member. Now, I don't know why I'm feeling this. Could be a sister. Sisters often do have miscommunications. They often argue. They often fight. But there's still love there. Now, you've actually had some sleepless nights with this. I can feel that you had some energy where you were fretting and worrying. Didn't know how to resolve this. You didn't want to perpetuate it, to keep it going. You know what, Libra, you've got 3 5s on the table. 5, 5, 5. 5 of Cups. And this 5 of Cups is also indicating change coming. This is getting back to maybe that family reunion on that 10 of Cups. You can see where you're kind of pondering things, looking it over. What should I do? What direction should I go? It's been a kind of a tough decision. Do I let this person continue to keep me uncomfortable, or do I free myself of that energy? You know, even though you've got an issue going on in the family, you don't have to perpetuate it. You can have a good disagreement. You can argue and debate without being angry. You don't have to let it escalate to that point. And that's where the 5 of Swords comes in. You know, the 5 of Swords is, again, we're talking change. This has been some kind of truth was exposed. In this situation, you kind of feel like maybe there was a betrayal. Perhaps from, you know, somebody may have squealed on you. Maybe it was something old, you know, like something you had done in childhood. But, you know, it was sharp-tongued nonetheless. Now, here with this 5, we're looking at a couple people are retreating and walking away. All right. They're not up for the fight. They don't want the fight. They don't want the argument. They don't want the BS. Come on in there, Maggie, old girl. Get your butt in there. Get in there. Yeah, welcome to Studio 5, 6, or 7. Change with a 5. Are you comfortable yet? Get comfortable. All right. Here with this 5 of Swords, you may have had some really harsh words with this person, but you know they're not wanting to perpetuate the argument either. They're willing to let it go. We have the 9 of Wands. The Wands often can communicate or indicate communication, and that's kind of what I'm feeling here with this 9. That you guys are going to get back on a little even keel. If you notice, those wands are kind of spaced out almost evenly. So it kind of indicates a little something evenly happening in the background. The 9 is saying that it's almost at the end of that cycle. You know, you guys may have outgrown that. She did it, he did it. Kind of that finger pointing, placing the blame, because we have the Death card, which comes up. I absolutely love the Death card. It is my favorite card in the whole tarot deck. It is like, to me, it is like that horrific wildfire that burns beautiful forests down. Burns down the old dead wood, the old standing trees, and then something new, fresh, and even better can come from it, because you've learned a lot from this, Libra. We have the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is people coming back together. It can often mean collaboration, you know, kind of getting your stuff together so that you can work with somebody. You might be putting those old feelings and those heartaches aside, to whatever this family member has caused you, just for the holidays. I see you pulling it back together. We have the Ace of Wands. That is telling me that there is a new beginning coming. You're at the end of that cycle, getting ready to complete this, and there is a fresh new start coming for you, Libra. Can I get a couple clarifiers? And I'm going to use a new deck. This is my archetype deck. Wow. One jumper right off the get-go. Right out of there. All right, Spirit, can I get some clarifiers for Libra? All right. We have self. You need to concentrate on your own actions. You need to concentrate on your own improvement. Notice how the rays in this card all kind of pinpoint at the heart. That's you, Libra. Absolutely, that the heart of Libra is literally, I can feel it through the card almost. But you do need to concentrate on yourself. You can only control yourself too. You know, if somebody else still chooses to have those harsh words, still chooses to be angry, you've got to let them. You can only control yourself. We also have the warrior. This is where you were. This is who you could be. And this is the situation. It was an argument. There was something that happened. You guys separated ways. You haven't spoke. And you can have a tendency to bristle very easily sometimes, especially with this person. You know, nobody can really piss you off faster than a sibling or a cousin or somebody that you're very, very close with. So take into consideration that you are a warrior, but be a warrior for yourself. Take control, take charge. Don't let yourself get out of control. And we also have the empty room. The empty room is that shallow, hollow, empty place that you felt without this person in your life. It's been kind of painful. It's been echoey. You know how an empty room just echoes. You can't wait to get back in the family fold again, to fill this room, to fill it with love, to fill it with joy, to fill it with happiness. Libra, you've got that Ace of Wands coming at you. Good things, good beginnings. All right, you guys, I hope some of that resonated with you guys. If it did, please drop down, like, subscribe, and share. And I never leave you guys that don't bless you with love and light. See you soon.